What's up? What's up? There's a lot going on today, and I'm jacking content from this wise sister right here. She's smarter than me. Covers different lanes than I cover, and so today she's going to talk about where is the stimulus money. So that's not anything that I would teach about because I don't know about it. But she just took over my Instagram channel, and she was like, "Hey, I forgot to tell them about the stimulus money." I was like, "Oh, well then come tell my folks about the stimulus money." So my name is OE Sun, Team Taurus, Atlanta, Georgia.
And I'm Sunny Ray, Team Pisces, Atlanta, Georgia.
Absolutely. She does yoga too.
Yes.
And both of us trade. She's a little more proficient than I am, a little more prolific than I am with her trading. But yes, we definitely know how to read charts. We love Forex money. We like not being nervous and stuff like that when different situations is happening, and like we still want to get our bags. You feel me? So please press 2 if you want to share this video. What up, Vanessa Todd? How you feeling? So Event says, "Oh, the stimulus check a joke on the setup." Well, some people feel that way, but everybody doesn't feel that way. So that might not be you. If you don't want it, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to fill out for it. Then that's cool. What up, Tony? I see you with the 444. What up, Rob Muhammad? So, Sonny, can you take them away and talk to them a little bit about whatever you want to talk about the stimulus check?
Okay, so there are disaster stimulus relief programs that are going on in addition to the stimulus check. So let's touch base on the stimulus check first. That is automatically. 3 cameras going on too, so that's the camera. It's all over. I'm all over. I'm like. Right. So that is going into your bank account first if you qualify. If you make under $90,000 for the year, that should automatically be going into your account. The first wave of stimulus checks are going to be deposited on April the 15th.
Hold it. So you're saying what should be in 3 days because tomorrow's the 13th. So people getting stimulus checks even if they don't apply, nothing.
If the IRS has your information, so if you filed taxes in 2019 and they have your account and your routing number, they're going to use your tax information to determine how much you qualify for and if you qualify. And then that will be automatically deposited into your accounts.
What's the most a person can get?
$1,201.45.
$1,201.45. That's a very strange number.
I know.
And so if they make less than, how does a person get all of that?
Well, they're determining it. So they're using your tax information to determine it. So I'm not sure what their process is in determining how much, but I know that you should be getting it automatically if they have your account and routing number, and that it will be deposited on April 15th, the first wave.
Gotcha. Okay, so go ahead.
Okay, so in addition to that, I just took a seminar 2 days ago and learned about the disaster stimulus relief programs. And learning and sitting in the seminar, of course, I learned the rich people were the first ones at the door. I'm talking about the millionaires and the billionaires were the first ones in line for this money, for this free money from the government. People that had 17 businesses were in line for this government money. And I'm talking about getting $10,000 for each one of your business. And someone is showing up at the door with 17 businesses. So they're getting 17 times 10. That's a lot of money. What can you do with that money?
Well, people who need to have a business mindset first, because a person who has 17 businesses has a business mindset. So they know what to do with $170,000 if they're getting 10 grand. Somebody asked a question and said, what if I did not file taxes in 2019?
So if you didn't file taxes in 2019, they have created a web portal. You need to go on their website where you can put your information and your account and your routing number. So you'll get the stimulus money either in the form of a check or a direct deposit. If they don't have your account and routing number, they send it in the form of a check. But if they do, then you get a direct deposit, which is faster and easier. So if you would like it more efficiently, definitely go onto their website, go to the web portal, and give them your account information so it can be directly deposited into your account.
So this is the SBA.gov?
That the SBA, no, that's the stimulus program that we're getting into now. Okay, but in order for the stimulus check, the thing that everybody knows about, that everyone's been talking about, that you need to go on the IRS.gov website for that.
So that's the one that you're talking like for the businesses?
The IRS, the stimulus check that goes out to everyone is the $1,201.45. So in order to make sure the IRS has your information so you can get direct deposit, you need to go on their website if you didn't file in 2019. If you filed in 2019, they already have your information and it will be directly deposited into your account.
Gotcha. Okay. So what's the second thing you were talking about?
Okay, so now we're talking about the disaster stimulus relief programs. So there are two. There is the payment protection plan, and there's also the economic injury disaster loan.
Wow.
So the first one, the payment protection program, was originally set up for businesses. It was to give them money so they can keep their employees employed, so they can continue to pay all of their employees. So if you have a business and you have from 1 to 500 employees, anywhere between that number, it could be 1, it could be 2, it could be 3. If you have any number of employees from 1 to 500, you qualify for the payment protection plan for that loan. That will give you money so you can continue to pay your employees, so you can continue to pay your rent, buy supplies, do everything that you normally would do for your business before all these shenanigans started happening.
So how many, hold on, let me ask, how many of you all have businesses? So if you have a business, press 1, okay? We don't want you to tell me if you paid taxes last year. That's none of my business. But if you have at least one business, press 1. And how do you feel? Okay, not how do you feel, but if a person has a business, how do they qualify for this relief package?
So if you have a business and you want to keep your business afloat while you have no customers, you can go to sba.gov. As soon as you go onto the website, it says coronavirus. And you click on learn more, and it takes you to the different options, the different loan options that are available. This loan will be 100% forgiven if you are using at least 75% of it to pay your employees. I ain't telling you who your employees have to be. I'm just telling you need to pay somebody. And it will be 100% forgiven. Ashe.
I like that.
Okay, so that's the first one. And also, if you are an independent contractor, you also qualify for this payment protection loan. So if you fill out a 1099, if you're working for yourself, you're contracting with different people, different companies, you also qualify for this payment protection loan. Okay, and that's up to, I mean, it ranges. When they want you to submit to them a copy of like your payroll of like what you have been paying your employees. If you can just show them some kind of proof of that you've been paying somebody and that this is the amount of money that you need, they will add that up from now all the way until fall, and then they will give that money to you. So that's the payment protection loan. The second one is the economic injury disaster loan, EIDL, and that is on the SBA.gov. Yeah, there it is right there.
Is it a grant?
It is a loan, and it is 100% forgivable. You do not have to pay any of it back. Okay. So the payment protection loan, just to sum that up, if you can't show them proof of paying employees with the money that they've given you, if you can't just show them proof that you've been taking care of your business with this money, then you will have to pay it back at 1%. 1%. What's 1% of $10,000? $1,000. I'll take that today.
100.
Of 10,000?
Well, yeah, 10% of 10,000 is 1,000.
Yes.
So 1% is $100.
Oh shit.
Are
y'all signing up for this loan?
I'm trying to wash your mouth out with soap.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry, you guys. Listen, I'm taking this loan whether I have to pay it back or not. If I only have to give you back $100.
Right.
Come on, somebody.
Right.
So that's the payment protection loan. Now the second one is the economic injury disaster loan, and that is for an automatic $10,000. You will receive this within days of filling out the application. So if you fill out this application on Monday and they process it, you will receive your check within the next 3 days. And that's $10,000. This loan advance will not have to be repaid. It's written in print on the website. I filled out the application yesterday.
You waiting on your bread?
Absolutely.
How many businesses do you have?
I have 2.
Oh.
And I have 3 including myself because I'm a business. So if you're an independent contractor, again, you can fill this application out. And if you have your own businesses, you can also fill this application out. So I have filled this application out for myself as an independent contractor and for my 2 businesses that I have.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, it's $10,000 that you do not have to be paid. They are giving you this money so that you can continue to take care of your business. Mm-hmm. So you can continue to pay your bills and take care of yourself.
And if y'all have any questions, please type them in so I can, so we can get the sister to answer them, because this is her lane. The other thing I wanted to ask was, what if people don't want the money? You know what I'm saying? Because some people be like, my audience is definitely, so I got a bunch of spiritual people. I got a bunch of conspiracy theorists out here. You know what I mean? I'm like an ex-conspiracy theorist. So what do you have to say about people who are like, I ain't taking that money?
Okay, give it to me. No, I'm just playing. If you feel like, listen, if you feel like you don't want to take the government's money, do you know someone who does need it? Do you know someone who can benefit from it? If you don't want to give it to yourself, help someone else. Always think about that first. Can you help someone else? Because then you will receive your blessings. Whatever you're manifesting, whatever you're meditating on, you will receive that. So help someone else if you don't want to take it for yourself.
Somebody was asking, what about sole proprietorships?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Independent contractors, sole proprietorships. Yes, you qualify for the payment protection and also for the economic disaster injury relief.
Okay, thank you. If you're on Facebook, press 2 if you share this video. That's all you really got to do. If you don't want it, the stimulus check, like my sister's on here and she's not really excited about it, then you don't have to watch it. You don't have to watch this. This video is not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like if that's not what you want to do, then you don't have to share it. But all of you know some 85ers in your family who's living check to check. And if you paying taxes, you paid taxes last year. But here's the thing. Do you know what to do with $1,200 extra dollars? That's the first thing.
That's the first thing. And
are you gonna go get some reparation draws? Are you gonna get some government stimulus underwear? Or you gonna go get some government stimulus weed? Like, that's really what you need to be asking yourself, is like, where's your head at? That's all I want to say.
Yes, absolutely. And so that takes me on to our previous video about financial literacy.
Oh, wait, they ain't finished yet. They ain't finished yet. No, wait, no. What about people on Social Security disability? I'm trying to start up another business.
It does not give you money for whatever you're not getting from Social Security or disability. If you are just now trying to start up another business, there's a loophole. I saw some comments about that were made by people who basically were saying, well, I didn't make any money yet because my business booms in the spring and the summertime. So I can't show you what I made in January, February, and March, because that's not a time when my business booms. My business booms during the summer. So this is what I was expecting during the summer. So if you were to start a business now and say, hey, I was expecting this amount during summer and the fall months, then you can also qualify that way.
Yeah, like, this is me being very rootsy and saying you shouldn't have waited till you got on disability to start a business. You know what I'm saying? But if that's the case, you can't get $10,000 if you're on disability. Right. But you know what? You might have to talk to your counselor, because, like, I don't know. Like, are they going to give you $1,200? If you wait till the 15th, you'll see what you get. Did you pay taxes last year first if you on Social Security disability? And then if no money hits, then get on the phone and start calling people. Okay. Plus, we don't have all the answers. I know she ain't got all the answers because this has never happened in history before. Okay. Mm-hmm. So then somebody said, I'm just coming on. What's the app again? The app is, the first one is, most of it's going to be at SBA.gov. Where's my sharing my screen? There we go. So SBA.gov is going to be the Economic Injury Disaster Loan Emergency Advance. And then the one before that was, you got to go to the IRS if you didn't file last year. And then there's also, as soon as you get to the SBA, there's going to be a place where you click on the Learn More button. Mm-hmm. And then once you click on that, Then you're going to go down to where it says coronavirus funding options.
Mm-hmm.
And when you click on that,
the first one right up there.
First,
right there under funding options. Yep.
Click here to learn more about available SBA loan and debt relief options. Word up. So this may even motivate you to start a business.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
You are a business. Start it.
Right. So if you're getting personal money for your personal, that would be the time I would be like, yo, let me go start a business. So, and reading books about your business. A lot of people want to start businesses, but you haven't done no reading. Take your $1,200 and spend $200 on reading in courses, or you could learn how to trade now, which is what she's about to talk about. But she's going to be talking about people who have already been trading, who are interested in it. You've been to Baby Pips. You understand what candlesticks are. You understand there's different types of candle magic, not just the kind where not just this candle, but the red and green candles. Okay, so there's a difference. All right, so let me see if anybody's got another question about this.
And I think somebody said I want to start another business. So if you have a business already, you qualify for the $10,000. So go ahead and get on it.
Okay. Tony said I know what to do with $1,200. Me too, Tony. Now,
invest.
Yeah. I don't like the word invest. Because
you don't like that word?
No, because that's just like saying somebody just said I'm going to get dressed. Like what's the occasion? See what I'm saying? Are you going to church or are you going to yoga? Are you going to work on a house or are you going on a date? Mm-hmm. So all of those are different types of dresses. How many outfits do you have? Mm-hmm. How many pair of pants do you have? Mm-hmm. Are you wearing sneakers or are you putting on some heels?
So it's too general. Right?
It's far too general for somebody to say, I'm just going to invest. This lets me know that you haven't really, that you need a little more financial maturity. To say you're going to invest is, like I said earlier, that's just financial literacy. You can teach a monkey how to read. Mm-hmm. Monkeys do sign language. You're not a monkey. So what I'm talking about is financial maturity. So forget investing, because I would say you should know how to trade. So now you know how to make money going up or down. Because when you invest, you only make money going one way, and that sucks. Mm-hmm. That sucks.
It does.
What if you know how to short?
It does.
If you know how to short, you'd be so upset. Like, it's going down. Mm-hmm. You say, and what's your point? Oh, American Airlines is going down. I've been shorting it since $30. What's it at now? $9. Lord Jesus, have mercy. See, I'm talking in code. She understand what I'm talking about. You've been shorting American Airlines since $30? It's at $9? Woo! Jesus, you out here. That bag. Matter of fact, we're going to go over here and look right fast and see what American is trading at. I'm just being nosy right quick, but understanding how to trade is 50 million times better than investing. You won't even be thinking about that. Oh, Bitcoin, what are you doing over here? Did I take my profit? I don't know. Oh no, I got put out because I moved my stop loss down. Okay. I got hit in the face though, but that's another story. So let's look at American Airlines real quick. This is just
like, once you know how to trade, you can trade anything. You can trade potatoes if you want to. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter. You can trade everything. No matter what's happening in the world, you can always stay one step ahead of the game.
Right. So if somebody was to come and hit me and say, it's at $12 now. So yes, if you've been shorting it since 30, that was like way up here.
Look at that.
That's just, all that is just, what do you want to call that? Like money in the bank. It's a whole bunch of words we could call it. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. I'm over here I'm not as nice as she is with it, but
oh, listen, we're gonna get there.
Yeah.
Yes. So with this money that you have now, what are you going to do with it? You're not going to just say, I'm going to invest. You're not going to say, I'm going to pay these bills, I'm going to invest this. No, you need a plan. You absolutely need a plan on what you're going to be doing with this money.
Strategy.
Yes.
Strategy.
What's your strategy?
You need a show.
And what happened to it?
What happened to your strategy? Y'all kept looking at, I'm gonna get a check, and people gonna keep getting their hair cut, and people gonna keep getting their lashes done, And then all of a sudden, the government came up with 2 words: non-essential. And guess what? two words woke your behind all the way up. Non-essential. What you mean? You closed. You're done. You know what I mean? So, Tony.
Yeah, so we got to do it all ourselves. So I am having a 3-day boot camp course, as I just previously talked about, that will show you what to do with your money. It's going to teach you how to trade. It's going to teach you a skill that you can use for the rest of your life. Skill that you can use starting right now. So you can sit at home and you can secure the bag, secure generational wealth for your family, and not worry about all this stuff that's going on out in the world. Keep manifesting, keep meditating, and just secure your bag so that you and your family can be straight.
Somebody said, what if I start a business doing readings, but I don't have any clients yet? Is it filed with the IRS? Because if your business, you can have 1,000 clients or have 1 client or no clients. If you ain't filed with the IRS, they don't recognize you as a business.
Yes, you have to provide an EIN number when you apply for these loans. If you don't have an EIN number, you don't have a business. Okay, next. And that goes to show, like, if you're going to do readings and you're going to be serious about it, is it side money, is it a hobby, or is it real life? That's how you do that. Next said, Lakeisha said, what about network marketers? Are some of their businesses eligible? Did you file it as an EIN? That's really, we keep going back to the same answer to the question. You gotta have an EIN number. Word. You have to be filed with the Secretary of State. You have to be filed. In the IRS department, and they provide you with the EIN number. Yes. I really feel like, me personally, Alice, since I've been thinking about starting a business, I feel you should learn how to trade before you start a business. Because learning how to trade, now you got money to fund your absolutely, and then your business will fund your trading. You understand? Versus now you got this money. Just trust me. Learn trading. Just go to Baby Pips, everybody. Go to babypips.com. Just start there, and then the sister's going to tell you she's going to tell you how to get in contact with her to get into her stimulus package that they're offering. When is it? Next week? Yes. Okay. It's going to start on the 15th. The stimulus package is going out. But I would suggest you at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, get on the phone with SBA.gov and ask them how you can qualify. If you have any other questions, they also provide you with a counselor in your area. So when you go into the website, it asks you, it says, do you need a counselor? And you click on find one, and then you put in your zip code, and it will connect you with a counselor in your area with a financial consultant, so you can sit down and talk and ask all the questions that you need to know before you get started. Because we don't want to send these applications in wrong. We want to fill this out right, one time. We want to get it done and get it right. So absolutely go on the website, utilize it. I spent 2 hours reading through this whole website, this whole webpage yesterday. So I advise you to also do the same, because you're in a position right now where you can collect a lot of revenue that you can start to use to trade. You can use trading to fund your business. I'm going to use the word capital instead of revenue. Okay. All businesses need capital. All businesses need capital. Most businesses fail because they lack capital. Capital is what you need, what you use to buy equipment, to you need equipment in your business. If you read tarot cards, guess what you need? You need cards. You need capital to buy that. You use pen and paper to write down the people's notes. You need capital to invest in that. You need a laptop or a new phone, or if you just put a cover on your phone that costs you $25, that's coming out of your capital. All right, for your profits. Okay, so we got learn these terms and know where's what. Revenue has come from sales. Me doing a service for you, and you give me some money back. So it's stimulus is to help stimulate your business. Okay, so they're giving you some additional capital. Yes, right. You're not selling the government anything. Okay, you should. That'd be fire. You got a contract with the government to sell them something. That's good. But that's a whole nother level. I have information for that too coming soon. Somebody said, can I reuse my same old EIN number to start another business? As long as you've been paying. Wait, no. So EIN number is assigned to one business, and you have to make sure that you've been paying your taxes on this business every year. Somebody says, are there any loans to start a new business? Yes, the SBA website does have an option to receive a loan to start a new business. You just have to find a bank that is an SBA lender. So you can Google that.
On that one, my piece I'm gonna add in is business credit. Boy, if you really, really, really want to get on the game,
listen.
What you do? This is what you do. You get the. I'm gonna tell you. So for your third business, your fourth business, okay?
Okay.
When you get the ideal, you write down the time and date, because that's the birth chart of the business. See, jokers be missing that. Every business got a birth chart. So if you don't know what your birth chart of your business is, that's just like not knowing the birthday of your baby. Right?
11/9/2010.
Right. I'm talking about the next
one. Okay.
But what time of day was it? Because it's got a rising sign.
It has a stamp. I look.
Okay. Then after that, after you write down the birth time, then you go get your EIN number. 2 things that didn't cost you nothing, right? All that was free. Then look into business credit before you even get one customer. Then after you studied your business credit, then you go to the bank and get you a bank account. Because now when I show up at the SBA, I got more yeses for them. Do you have an EIN? Yes. You got a bank account? Yes.
Yes.
You got some credit? I'm looking into it. So now your counselor knows you're more serious about it. See what I'm saying? It's just like dating. You show up, you see an attractive woman, you ain't got your stuff together. Or you see a nice brother, you ain't got your stuff together. You know, you like, I'm kind of like between cribs now. What you mean between cribs? Like I sleep at the park. We like, we can't date. We can't date. You know what I'm saying? But if you say, you know what I'm saying, I have my own place and I do this and I have 2 or 3 businesses and all that, that's a little more sexier. You see what I'm saying? That somebody want to, get with you and do some things. That's
just
me.
To add on to that.
Yes.
How do you build business credit? Now, this is something that I was totally unaware of when I first started my business 10 years ago, my first business. I didn't know how to build business credit. And I knew so many people that were starting their own businesses and no one told me. And I think that is definitely a downfall in our culture. We don't share the information. So I'm so glad we're doing this. I'm so glad you guys are on. I'm so glad that you want the information and that we can share with you. You have to establish business credit. So after you open up that bank account, and after you open up your business bank account, you need to establish credit with 2 trading companies, at least 2 trading companies. That is how you build your business credit. And you can Google trading companies so you can see which ones you need to establish credit with. After you establish credit with those trading companies, they then report you to the business bureau, the business credit bureau, which is separate from your personal credit bureau. Once they report you to the business credit bureau and you have an A rating, now you can apply for business credit. And you can get the maximum amount that you deserve.
Business credit is real fly.
Business credit.
It's like the stripper coming down the stripper pole. You know what I'm saying? Who know what she's doing. Not the one who fell. I want to introduce a quick word real quick for y'all because Alice said something real fire. And she was like, oh, man. She says, I don't want to miss out on an opportunity. If money is available, I'd like to start doing something not to miss out on an opportunity.
Money is available. Let's talk.
No, that ain't what I'm talking about. I want to talk about FOMO. So we're going to talk, we'll give you some trading. We'll give you a money mindset course really quick. Okay? FOMO is the worst when you're trading, but it's bad in regular life. And FOMO means fear of missing out. Okay? It gets your emotions moving way too fast. Faster than you. Look at her mouth. Look at, she just like, all she doing is shaking her head like, you don't want FOMO. Right? Because fear of missing out on something and you ain't even studied something. Somebody says to avoid a serious case of FOMO when you find out that everyone is hanging out without you, you've rounded up 4 must-stop New York Eve's events where all the cool kids are guaranteed to convene. You think that everybody's somewhere that you should be there too. And you be like, oh, I'm going to miss out on something. The pastor is one who, FOMO, you learn FOMO from church, okay? Because you feel like you're going to miss heaven. And then what they do at the end, they hit you with a heavy dose of FOMO and you run down to the altar, throwing your money in the plate, saying you love Jesus, saying you saved. No, it's just FOMO. You don't want to go to hell. You want to go to all the cool people to heaven.
Right.
But they're all liars. All of your friends are going to be in hell. Okay? So You don't have any friends going to heaven. I'm just joking. But the FOMO is very, I may not be, but the FOMO is really, really serious. So please don't operate to I don't want to miss out on an opportunity and you really ain't ready, because a fool and that money is soon parted. All right. Mm-hmm. And as I said earlier, money is like a sophisticated woman. If you don't know how to treat her, she will leave you. She can't talk right now. Right. All right. That's it for FOMO. Any other questions out there? Let me see. It's all business. Everything we do can be about our business. Thank you both for your knowledge. You're welcome, Lakeisha.
Yes, you're welcome.
You have to apply for a certain amount of business credit. Take it step one at a time. You ain't done step 1, 2, and 3 yet. Okay? Right. Don't worry about that. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot out there for you. It's more business credit than you think that you need. Okay? So when you get to understanding it bite by bite, then you'll get it. But you potentially could work up within 12 months. If you get your mind right, you could be seeing $500,000 or $1 million worth of business credit. Okay. If I was lying or joking, she'd be like, "He joking." I ain't joking right now. So
it's so real. It's so real. You could even clean up your personal credit by transferring all of that over to your business credit. Bam. You at 800 and you got business credit.
Yes. And then you got a high paydex score. That's what you want. You want to get you 60, 70, 80 on the paydex score. Okay. You're going to need a Dun & Bragg's number, all of that. So if you need help with that, talk to the sister. I might know somebody or some people, but it's all good. Truth. Establish credit. Use your EIN, not your social security number, to apply for business credit. Okay, I see some people out here got some businesses out here.
All right. Word. Somebody.
Many businesses have gone out of business. What type of business should one look into starting in these times? Bert, I got you. You should come and never do a business that is not in alignment with your spiritual purpose. What does your astrology chart say? So if somebody was to come to me, that's what I have a session for. It's called the Zone of Genius. Pick my brain. So I can't just come out here and say what type of businesses. That's how people got so jacked up anyway. When you telling them all type of businesses they should do. Real estate might be popping, but that ain't you. Trading might be how she get money, but you can't pay attention and you ain't got no discipline. Then you don't even need to trade. You need to go and be like, well, I really like making music. So talk to somebody first like me, somebody who gonna cut to the chase, get crystal clear, get you unstuck, and show you how to get to the bag. Come see me first. You can go to oye517.com and we can get you squared away quick. Where is that at? Oh no, not that. Not that. Put that together like that. Put that together like that. Bam! If you don't know what type of business you should be doing, go to OE517, book a session. Make sure you're serious. I'm only dealing with people who's serious about doing business. You ain't got, I ain't gonna tell you how much money you should have, but I'd like you to have $5 or $6 grand to be ready to do something. You know what I'm saying? Or you're gonna need at least $1,000 to come talk to me and go do the homework that I'm gonna give you. Because you're gonna need to do some research for 30 days, 60 days, and 90 days. Because that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you a whole formula. All right. Okay, who else was on here had a good question? No, there's not a minimum that you have to apply. It just depends on, see, you said I heard. I meant, is there a minimum that you have to apply for?
A minimum credit?
For corporate credit. Business credit. Take one step at a time. Do you have an EIN number?
Yeah.
You asking all out in front. So let's get that back on. When did she say she's going to be back on? What you talking about you?
When would I be back on? So, I guess we'll broadcast that. We'll let you guys know. We'll keep you posted.
Oh, yo, they want you back? Is that what you're saying? Invading my channel? You want to do you want to do an art business? Then you should. But is that really what you really love? Is that what you really a genius at? That's my whole thing. By the time I do all this, time will be gone to apply to get anything. Alice, we make money out of thin air, honey. We make money out of thin air. I ain't thinking about that. The stimulus money, they just put up $2 trillion. It's going to be around for a while. You ain't got to worry about that. But
things are forever about to change.
And once again, you worried about missing out. Oh, by the time I do all of this, it'll be gone. So what? What if you have $1 million ideal? You won't need no stimulus money. I don't need a stimulus check, me personally. I'm already, because I don't have 2 hours to read that page. I might let her file it for me and be like, for reading it, this was my assistant, and I paid her something on the 1099, blah, blah, blah. But I'm working on $100,000 a month.
Right.
And they're not going to give me $100,000 a month.
Absolutely.
Okay. So that's what I'm doing.
And there are people out there that will fill out the application for you.
Yes. Hello,
if
guys.
you go to the startup group, they will fill out the application for you. They're on Facebook and Instagram.
And look at the unopportunist Belle Rodriguez. Hello, guys. My name is Belle Mayer Rodriguez from New York City. Gave the whole middle name. You forgot to give us your team zodiac, but I'm going to still keep going with you. I quit my 9-to-5 this year by owning my business 2 weeks later. Creator of Belle's Creations, LLC.
All right, somebody.
Bam! Get
All
that,
right.
Belle. That's what I'm talking about.
And just so you know, it takes 30 minutes to fill out an application.
Yes.
In which you get your articles immediately. It takes a week to get your EIN number. No time at all.
No. You mean in the mail? You get your EIN number when you fill out.
Don't
take effect 10. When you finish filling out at the IRS, you get your EIN at the end.
You know what? They've been mailing it. I don't know if it's just in New York though, because I've been working with some people in New York helping them out.
Because we can't trust y'all. We can't trust y'all. Y'all do crazy stuff. Y'all ain't even coming to claim the dead bodies.
So there you go. You get all your information immediately. Go straight to the bank.
KFU says it is about changing our behavior, correct? Saving to take your classes and preparing strategy. I don't like to use the word saving. I like to use the word generating some money. All of us can generate some money by doing something, okay? But I have enough free classes that you should already learn how to grab the bag, all right? So I have a ton of $35 classes that we took last year on securing the bag if you are a spiritual entrepreneur. I got a lot of entrepreneurs that still practice magic. You know what I'm saying? They were like, well, how do we get the money? Like I have several courses at Secure the Bag. Where is that? Where's Secure the Bag at? Not the spiritual bag. Secure the spiritual bag. No, that's not what's going down there. Secure the spiritual bag. I'm gonna have to edit this. Put that right there. Voila. SecureTheSpiritualBag.com. It's a plethora of things over there for you to get all the money that you want. Because it was all about self-mastery. So this is what we were doing. We were trying to show people like, how do you create your own stuff? This was last year. So print your own money. Part 2, Spiritual Business 101, Spiritual Business for Entrepreneurs Who Believe in Magic. It's a whole course over there waiting for you. It's a 3-hour course just waiting for you. You bring your business, your natal chart, your questions is waiting on you. Then you just keep scrolling down, and we have many more classes. What about self-mastery through self-discovery? What about sex, spells, rituals, and relationships? Don't think that you're going to stop doing spells because you got a business, okay? So all of these classes over here are, especially class number 3, ritual spells and getting your money house in order, and class number 7, what's your spiritual language and how do you delete your limiting character? A lot of y'all have limiting character that keeps you from getting bread. You have all these questions and ideas and your limiting characters in the way. How do you remove that? Do you got a ritual to remove your limiting character? I don't have enough money to pay you. Stop playing. You got money for weed. You know what I mean? You got money for weed and weave. So you can do this. Then get your money house in order to remix. This was a big one right here. We had my man Clint Eastman from CSA 5 Steps. He makes $40,000 a day trading Forex. He came on and gave us like a whole nother 90 minutes. Pure fire. All right. So hopefully if y'all come on over and jump on that. Do we have, I know we got a couple questions. Somebody else said you get it online, generating money. You're absolutely right. I use ink file for my LLC. Got my file electronically within 3 days, mailed in 6.
There you go.
Word. Generating currency to get a birth chart read. Yes, honey. There you go. There you go. Come through. But a lot of y'all need more than just your birth chart read. You really need some strategy. Your natal chart is just the beginning. I ain't trying to get your natal chart read. You need to come back after you're getting some money. You need to come get that first head buster that I have right now. Pick My Brain. It's got astrology in it. It's got all type of stuff in it. It's got my whole wheelhouse. That's what I suggest. The situation has forever changed my thoughts and feelings on everything. You right, Alice? Alice says I don't smoke weed. Yeah, I know, but you didn't say you didn't buy weave. Okay, then. Okay, we ain't talking about what you don't do. Team Libra says I'm working to generate money and peace. I love that. And class 8 was lit. You right, super live.
Right.
Some of y'all was over there. Y'all knew what the deal was. So that's it for today. You got any closing words? Tell them how can they sign up for this course coming up next week.
So the course that's coming up on April the 24th, I will be posting a flyer on my page. I'm on Instagram at Sunray Yoga, and I'm on Facebook at Sunray Ballard. If you type me in, Sunray is SUNIRAY, and then yoga. That's my Instagram. That's my egg. And sunrayyoga.com is my website. So you can also visit me on there. Oh, there I am doing the back thing.
All right,
so the flyer for the training course, for the boot camp, the 3-day training boot camp, will be on both my Instagram and my Facebook page. You can find it in the news feed or just post it on my page. At the bottom of the flyer, there will be information on how you can purchase your ticket. And all it requires right now is a $100 deposit, and the balance of $150 can be paid anytime between now and April the 24th. And this 3-day boot camp is going to be online. It's going to be teaching you how to trade, how to take your trading game to the next level. So if you do what OE says and go to babypips.com, that will provide you with the foundation that you need in order to learn how to trade.
I need you to put this on your website too, player. 2 things I need on here because I'm doing the UX. I don't see no YouTube. I don't see a YouTube. I don't see a Facebook icon. I don't see an Instagram icon. And up on the retreats and workshops, I need to see this. So y'all can go to sunnyrayoga.com and find all this because it is a workshop. It says workshops and retreats. Mm-hmm. It ain't on here. So she's going to have this on here for y'all by Tuesday. Ain't that right?
Okay. Yes. I'll have that on here by Tuesday.
Put some Facebook icons up here. Somebody like, if they want to find you and they come over here.
Yes,
like,
I'm doing virtual yoga classes every day of the week except for Saturday. Tonight I have a Kundalini and meditation class at 7 p.m.
So she got to get ready to go.
No.
I'm just joking. Yeah, so she does these on Zoom, but she also has them on Instagram. All right, so Sunny Ray Yoga. You can type in Sunny Ray Yoga on Instagram, and I'm absolutely sure you can find her too. Let's see, I bet you if I do it, it'll pop up. Anybody got else? Any other questions? Instagram.com Sunny Ray. See how you get making people work?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Sunny Ray Yoga, Instagram. It's supposed to be one click from the page. There she go, y'all. Voila. So she got yoga class tonight. Y'all get up in there. Thank you. Hey, Phelan. Uncle Michael. He said, ouch.
Thank you, Alice.
What did Alice say? Oh, she said, I wear natural hair too. It's beautiful. These classes are on one. Can't wait to scoop up me some more. You should.
Mm-hmm.
Letitia says she want to do a lot of things. Then do them one at a time. Don't try to get the whole
one elephant. At a time. Strategy. Right. Absolutely.
Say Myosa.
Who?
Say Myosa to Uncle Michael. Myosa. That's how we greet.
Myosa.
Myosa.
Mm-hmm.
You ready? You welcome, Alice. Was that Baby Pips?
Yes, babypips.com. Learn the basics first.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he said he tried that pose.
How'd that work out for you?
Don't get him started. All right, fam. We appreciate y'all for coming through. We found you in peace.
Yes, peace, love, and blessings.
That's how you spell my house.
Oh, thank you very much, Michael.
Mm-hmm. It's Uncle Michael.
Uncle Michael.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Uncle Michael.
He might let you get away with it. Calling him his first name is Uncle, last name Michael. Sunny Ray Yoga with a U reads holistic. Sunny Ray with a U, not an I. What up, Peace Melanin Queen? How you feeling? And thanks everybody on Instagram who came through and hollered at us today. We appreciate y'all.
We appreciate y'all, definitely.
We found you in peace. We're in prayer as usual. Take a nice big inhale through the nose. Exhale slowly out the mouth. Cool. I get bored to share. You get there. Cover my shaman. Mark and Tom. Mark the name to see the taker to meet Gamma. Sing the dosh. Truth girl. My hell out of taker. Keep your head on chopping ends or Craig or Tushka taker. Shabbat the Nuka Bear. Loose on the Zakas to move the day of time. Baruch Shem. Kuto. Peace.
Peace, love, and blessings.
Bong, 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 bong.